So, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a rapper.
A rapper?
Yes,
Why do you want to be a rapper?
because I like singing.
Who's your favorite rapper?
This is for the younger cats getting into their youth, who don't know what they getting into this booth. They show them swimming in women and dividends to the roof, but they have an image that's given to them. It isn't the truth, and I'm living proof. Consider you've been given a roof, feeding you into deep sleep, not a peeping and poof.
What am I doing?
Mind's blown, no theater, no booth. They say it's sweet, but it's sour like some Regal
I
vermouth.
want to be a rapper.
They walk all over us, there's even a hoof print on my back. In fact, I'm feeling eager to euthanize. And who decides when it's down to the wire? Or is it wireless and Bluetooth applies? It's on you, you guys, and do you realize what I would do if I was you and got this huge
I
advice?
want to be a rapper.
Stay true, yo, to do what you lies. Just choose it wise. The microphone feedback, cool your size. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. When your life gets wrecked, what you gon' do? You did the right checks cause you so cool. One day they might like you, the next day they might boo.
What am I doing?
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fuck the hype, you finished through on school. You did the mic.
I caught him.
Hit.
All right, action, we're on.
All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? This is Az126. So we got another one for you. We got Explicit,
Yeah,
resident
dude.
in AZ.
What
so,
up?
real quick, tell them where to find you.
Like online or like in person? Cause like I can't be putting that out there.
Tell them where to find you online.
All right, man. www.explicitrap.com. My website kind of sucks right now. Sandy, I'm counting on you to fucking get that right. Other than that, you can find me at facebook.com. That's /explicit480. Soundcloud.com. That's where I put all my new shit. You want to fucking hear new Explicit? Go to soundcloud.com /explicit480. Spelled just like it is in the dictionary too. Like I don't fuck with the special spelling.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
All right, for sure.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about I Love Hip Hop.
All right.
Obviously, you love hip hop. You had a tape titled I Love Hip Hop.
Right.
So before we go up in there, tell them about your background with hip hop. How'd that find you?
All right, I started as a country singer, bro. That's what I was doing, man, singing country music, dude. And I had an album called I Love Fucking. I'm just fucking with you guys, man.
I was about to say, like, maybe you rhymed too many times, and then this motherfucker's like, wait a minute, I used to be rhyming.
I couldn't resist. No, it says it all in the song, man. I try to I really spend a lot of time trying to fucking put the actual real story in there. And if you'll notice that about a lot of my music, I put the real story. You can ask the names that I drop in my songs when I say those. Ask those people if that's what happened. They'll tell you like word for word that's what happened. And so I spend a lot of time doing that, and then also making it intricately rhyme as well.
Yeah.
And I take pride in that. But so me telling you the story, it's gonna sound really fucking repetitive, but it's exactly what happened in the song. I fucking got into that shit at a really young age. Me and my boy Steezy used to just do it in my bedroom. I used to produce everything that we spit on, and it was a joke, bro. We thought it was dope. The fucking girls we were fucking with, I think they thought it was dope. I think maybe they just fucking wanted to please us, but because that shit was garbage. It sucked, but we had something. We were able to do something that other people weren't doing, and I just took it from there, bro. I kept doing it. I got rid of the whole fucking fakeness of it, talking about shit that I really didn't do, or you know what I mean, that I wasn't about, or shit that I didn't even want to flaunt. For me, hip hop has always been I want to fucking spread a message like Tupac, or even Eminem. These are the guys that I look up to, because they fucking had a message. You know what I mean? They caught me, they drew me in, and they were telling a story. They were telling you this is what I did, this is what I had to go through, and it sucked. You know what I mean? And I didn't get that back then. I thought that it was cool. But what they were doing, I kind of grasped it, but I fucking didn't get that they were trying to fucking help somebody out. They were trying to fucking, just like I do now these days, because I've been through it, bro. I've been through the ringer. Like I said, all my shit is true. So when I tell you, I fucking fucked with them drugs, I dealt them drugs, I fucking fucked those girls that didn't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? And don't do that. Be a better person, be a good person, because it's only gonna beget good stuff. And I tell you that, I say that to people because I want people to learn. I want people to know that for me, bro, I could have had anything. Bro. I had the whole world at my fucking fingertips. And I did. I grasped it. I was the fucking man, bro. And I dropped it all because I got lost in all this shit that it's so easy to get lost into. And sorry if I'm rushing right now, man. Fucking.
It's all good, man. Let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
When you did take that chance to make a conscious switch in how you were making your music, how did the people that were your fans, how did your friends, how did your family, how did they receive that? How did they receive the switch in you going into a more natural conscious?
It was overnight. like overnight, like I stopped doing all that shit that I was saying I was doing, and fucking I started putting real music out. I started fucking talking about real things, and you could just tell I was getting better, and I actually took it seriously. You know what I mean? And like, don't get me wrong, people clowned, man. Like when I first started, I wish I still had my first CD, and I know some people out there do, and they're fucking just waiting to tell me that they have it. I know some people do, but like that first shit, if you heard it, you'd be like, "There's no way that that's you," and it's fucking me. I hear a lot of people that hear it, they say that it still sounds good or whatever. Like when I hear it, I don't think that at all. I think it's garbage. And my friends clowned on me, bro. They were like, "You suck," and we're never gonna bump your shit. And then when I got that real shit, and fucking other people started bumping it, strangers, shit like that. Fucking all of a sudden, I see my homies fucking coming to my shows. Fucking they're supporting it, and you can notice the difference. Like I said, it happens overnight
when it's natural.
Exactly. Yeah.
The first couple of songs. So you started with "I Love Hip Hop." Fuck all y'all. I like that one. The one that really got me it wasn't Ain't My Time to Kick It. It was Mic Check.
Yeah.
When you had that kid saying, "I wanna rap."
Right.
But then, like, I guess the parent is kind of just like, well, why do you want to do that? Why is that? You could do anything. Why do you want to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that's like a very, like, it's deeper than that. It's
right.
like, it's one of those things where it's like you could repeat the first 10 seconds of that song over and over and over. And it's just asking yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? It makes you take a step in, look at what you're doing, and reevaluate shit.
And then you see it even more. So like I was telling you earlier off camera about fucking that site RatPad or whatever, right?
Yep.
Like that site has a bunch of kids on it, and like that's any site you go to, you're gonna get kids hitting you up and shit like that. But there it was a little different because it was like they were there every day, bro, and they fucking listened to everything you put out, and like they fucking they get to know you, right? And like they're telling you like, hey man, teach me how to do this, teach me how to rap, teach me how to do this. Like my dad wants me to go to college, and like I'm here and I don't really like it, bro. Like I want to do what you're doing, and it's like right there, it's like breaks, you know what I mean? Like stop, no, like don't, like you don't fucking know how lucky you are to do that, bro. Because when I grew up, I didn't have money like that or anything. And it's not just that. Like I could have done it on my own, went to college or something like that. You know, it wasn't just on my parents. But for you to have that, for your parents to care about you that much, to fucking love you and fucking put you through college, go do that. Finish that shit. You never know what's gonna take you, bro. You could be fucking the next Facebook fucking owner. You could be the next kid like this kid over here. He's fucking 20 years old. This kid owns his own fucking media company. You know what I mean? Dude's a fucking boss. And like he went to college. Like finish that. And if that fucking if you don't like that shit after you get out of college, then do whatever the fuck you want. Be like everybody else in the world. That's fucking.
You have a song like that where it's just like you're kind of telling people like, look, you might like the idea of being a rapper, but
right.
you might not like being a rapper. You might not be prepared like physically and emotionally for this. You might not be prepared for this rejection. It
gets like another favorite thing I like to say to people is it gets real. It gets real really fucking quick. Like so. One day you're talking about fucking slanging drugs or fucking like how cool you are and shit like that. One day you're gonna run into that motherfucker who doesn't want to fucking hear that or fucking hate you because of it, like because you're doing that, or fucking is broke and needs your fucking money, and your shit's gonna get real, and fucking you're gonna realize that day that fucking you made a mistake and that this ain't for you, and that there's a million of those dudes out there, and fucking you're gonna get checked, like it's gonna happen. So like. When I'm not a big dude by any means, but like I get fucking respect anywhere I go, bro, because I don't fucking put up with none of that shit. Like I'm not a gangster by any means, but like I fucking grew up around this type of shit to know enough to fucking know that that's out there, to know that that's the way it really is. You know what I mean?
You gotta stand on yours.
Exactly. Like just put it this way, bro. Like motherfuckers like the game and shit get their chain fucking jacked, bro. You think you're gonna stand a chance out there? Nope.
Yeah, I remember that was a thing. Somebody got I think Shawty Low, it was a while ago, Shawty Low got his chain jacked in the club. I was like, ain't nobody safe out here.
Some of those dudes are gangsters, man. And fucking, if they're getting jacked, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a gangster. Like, I'll admit it, you know what I mean? I'm scared of guns, bro. I've fucking been around those motherfuckers. I've seen people get shot. It ain't cool. Like, it sucks. Like, and I'm good on all that. So like when you listen to my music, you don't hear me talking about that type of shit. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Yeah, like if anything, you'll hear me talk a lot of lyrical shit. Like I will fuck you up and rap like all like fucking 6 days of Sunday. I'll do that all day long, but because I really feel that way. I really feel that I could beat almost anybody that I come up against or that I've ever heard. And the day that I hear somebody that can like beat me lyrically or like in a battle or I'm not confident that I can beat them, I'll be the first one to admit it. Yeah. I
think it takes a while. I was talking about this in my last interview with Pariah Pete, or I guess 2 ago. it takes a lot to be an artist, but you have to be a humble artist at a sense, and you got to be humble at anything. I guess even me at putting these videos out, I got to be humble. So if somebody talks shit about it, if somebody has something to say, listen.
Right.
Like not all criticism might be on like Twitter and shit and like 120 characters, so it looks like they're just talking shit, but there could be something to improve.
There's the mad truth in what you just said, dude. Like, it took me so long to realize that, like, all these people my whole life, man, because I was always such a cocky little fuck, that, like, they were just trying to fucking help me, man. And, like, eventually, those people, because there were people that cared about you, you know what I mean? Maybe you thought, like, oh, they're jealous, or maybe this or that. These are people you fucking, you know what I mean? They had no reason to be that way. Like, your mom, your dad, your fucking brother, shit like that, you know? It's just, they're fucking trying to tell you that they've been there, they've walked down that road. And I'll tell you right now, dude, everything my dad, especially my pops, dude, everything that motherfucker has told me. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you motherfucker, dad, don't whip my ass. Everything that fool has told me has been like 100% on. He was dead on about everything he has said, and like it took me years to fucking find that. It took me having to go to fucking rehab to fucking find that. It took me having to fucking lose everything, bro. I used to own my own houses. I used to fucking I had a fucking dope life, bro, and I fucking lost it all. And it was everything he was telling me. It eventually came true, and it was fucking my downfall every single time. So like, listen to people that fucking want to help you.
Do you try to channel that in some of your music now?
Absolutely, man. Like, fuck, man. It's, you know, there's a lot of pain in a lot of my shit. Like, I try to smile through all this shit, you know what I mean? Like, I fucking, I tell a lot of jokes. I'm a fucking very happy-go-lucky guy. But if I wasn't that way, bro, like, my shit would be fucked up because I've been through a lot, bro. Like, I mean, we can't get into it probably right now. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going.
I guess I'll say it like this.
All right.
This life demands that people have mental fortitude. I read that online earlier, and it's like, as a man right now, you have to be able to take these mental hits and keep on going. You got to smile through it, because if you smile through it, the person watching you is getting inspired by watching you smile through it.
Right. You know, and music has been like a big fucking help with like everything like going on. I don't even know if I'd be like, I swear to God, without music I would be dead or in prison, because like it's been an outlet. Like for me to be able to talk about that, like when I first did that, when I first made my first real song was called "Fuck Bitches Get Money," and it was about that's such a cheesy name, I know, but it was about my ex-fiance, bro. Like my mom cheated on my pops, and that very same fucking month, me and my girl were together for like 7 years, bro. We fucking broke up, and like I just fucking went off on that shit, and like I was just, like embarrassed to say these things, like my mom cheated on my dad. I don't want to fucking put that on record, like, you know what I mean? That's fucking embarrassing, you know? And then, oh man, my fucking girl left me, you know what I mean? Like fucking, you know, she thought I was cheating on her, but it was like fucking, it was embarrassing, you know what I mean? Like to me, like that was a big hit. Like everyone thought we were gonna get married, but like I did it anyways. I said it, and then like the next day I woke up and like, this is back when SoundCloud first opened up and shit. Like my fucking SoundCloud was blown up, bro. There was all these people like, bro, I was going through the same thing. And it's like, you won't believe how many people are fucking relating to what you're going through.
Relatability. It's when you are unfiltered and you say, fuck it, I'm just going to tell how it is. This is my truth. If you own your truth, people are going to fuck with you off top. They will fuck with you overnight. How has the difference when you first started rapping? I'm guessing you had to hand out your CDs a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that was
man.
the trend.
Yeah, Chandler High School, dude. I fucking passed out my first CD. It was called Violence. I made the labels myself, and they were like drawn on there, right? They were like, because like I didn't have no printer, I didn't have no ink for my printer.
But you had to get them shits out there.
I drew those bitches on there, bro, and they got stuck in everybody's CD player because that label was all fat on the top, right? And motherfuckers thought I did that shit on purpose, so they'd have to bump my shit. Like it got stuck
in there. Hey,
that was marketing right there, bro. I didn't even know it.
As far as now, you think it's you think the social media has made it a better place for artists to?
I have mixed emotions on it, okay? Because like, you know, I'm a fucking old school hip hop, and you listen to my music, you'll know like I'm a fucking hip hop head, like 90s like type, like, and I grew up in that era. I remember the first time I fucking saw MySpace. I was fucking in my homie Johnny Audio's fucking studio. We were recording over there. This chick that was singing the hook for us, her name was J Note. She fucking gets on this like thing. She's like right in the middle of the set. She's like, hold on, I gotta check my MySpace. We're like, what the fuck is MySpace? We go over there, we're like, that's not gonna go anywhere. That's so fucking
I
stupid.
remember I found that shit out in
Yeah.
7th grade. I'm like, what is this? My
Right?
parents weren't even trying to get me on there. They're like,
Yeah.
don't be going on the internet.
Right.
Ain't nothing on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Don't
whatever.
be accepting
Yeah,
candy
yeah.
from nobody on the internet.
Yeah, I already found out all those sites you don't want me to be on, so this shit can't be much worse, yo.
Right.
I already know what Bang Bros and Round and Brown is, so what the fuck you gonna do after that?
But no, I have mixed feelings on it because, yeah, dude, it's fucking dope. I'm sitting here in the room with the dude I met from fucking, the internet, and fucking he's right here face to face, like we've connected, like we fucking make great music together. But at the same time, it took away the whole, like back in the day, you guys don't know this, but like it wasn't just sitting on your fucking ass at your computer 24/7, either working on music or working on promoting your music. It wasn't like that. You fucking got out there, you would fucking find a homie that had a hookup on flyers, you fucking get as many of them as you could print up, dude. Fucking print them up, you go to the malls, you'd fucking pass those bitches out to your shows. You'd meet girls while you were doing this. The girls would ask you to flow. You'd fucking flow. You'd meet other crews while you were doing this, and then you fucking all of a sudden now you're battling each other and shit.
Yep.
And that's gone. It's gone. You don't see it. I don't see it at the fucking gas stations. I don't see it at the malls. It's gone. They don't know about it.
That type of culture is, I guess, past.
It's gone.
It's more like, I guess there's a dilution. Like the way I mean by that is just like there's too much music out there for you to listen to everything. So I think now you really have to find something you need at the moment and
Right.
listen to that. Whether that's AZ, you want to jump in the AZ
Right.
rap scene.
Right.
Maybe like somebody really needs like some of them country songs, because I don't really fuck with country. But I know if I'm going hiking and I play a country song in the back, I'll be able to like feel the fucking nature and shit like
Right,
that. Be
right.
like, okay, this is nice. This is alright.
So you're saying I can make a comeback then, huh?
You could make a comeback, yo. But so as far as what's the part that you missed the most? Was it the handing them out? Was it the
Yeah,
meeting
there was
random people?
you did it. You hit the streets, bro. You made your music, and then you got the fuck out the crib, right? Like I feel sorry for the parents these days, bro. I'm glad I don't have any kids because their motherfuckers are sitting in the house all day long, bro. Like you couldn't get me home. Like my parents used to be like, you better get home before that fucking light, those street lights turn on. You know what I mean? And like we'd be late every day. I'd get my ass whipped every day, but you know what I mean? I guess that's what I miss is like used to be able to go out and do it. And like these kids these days, bro, they're so used to being able to like talk shit or like put somebody else's music down, right? But like when I was growing up, bro, like if you did that motherfucker lived around the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we didn't have that shit where it's like fucking long, like that dude was talking shit about you. You heard about that.
Yeah,
And,
the
like,
social media definitely gives people some balls. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly,
like they definitely
man.
think they're more vocal than anything. And even I caught myself on doing it. Like I was listening to this YouTube. I listen to a lot of podcasts. So I was listening to this YouTube podcast and I was typing like, dog, this guy is never prepared. He's always like stuttering and shit. And then I was like, I made my video and I'm just like, I ain't shit.
Right.
I'm stuttering and shit. So why am I judging somebody else?
You have but like think about that though, like the first guy who trolled you or like that fucking kind of came at you like wrong, like Dom, you remember my fucking artwork when I first got like to Rap Pad? Yo, these dudes, and I was so defensive about it, bro, like, cause I thought it was good. Like I was making my, cause like I'm a one man show, bro. Like all those videos you see, I'm sorry. Just recently, I got people to help me promote on Facebook and Instagram. Just recently. So everything you've ever seen from me from the Real Explicit, that shit's been me, bro. Like, fucking sharing that shit. Finding apps that'll fucking share that shit. Like, anything. Like, any fucking little trick I can find, I'll jump on it. Because I fucking hate social media so bad. Like, the day I could afford to fucking pay somebody to do it, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do with myself.
I'm not a fan of social media either.
I hate doing that, man.
I'm not a fan at the point where it feels like a second chore. At this
Right.
point in my life, I need to get on top of my social media game, and I need to get out there and like be shaking the hands like over the internet.
Right.
In general, I'm not a fan of always having to wait to see somebody's reaction like that. Like I feel like if I post
Right.
something on social media, I'm just waiting for somebody to
Right.
react to it. Like,
Right.
how come nobody's liked this yet? How
Yeah.
come nobody? So I feel like I get consumed with that.
Right.
Besides just moving on to the next thing, and eventually somebody will come back and listen to all of it.
And tell me there's nothing worse than seeing somebody you know who's not as good as you. You just know it. I mean, just flat out, that's just the way it is. But they got fucking triple the fucking support you got. Right? You know what I mean? That shit's like soul crushing.
Yeah.
It's like, cause like if it was in real life, like when I do a show, bro, like I fucking own that show. You know what I mean? And that's like 100% of the time. I fucking met Young Buck, bro. Young Buck didn't want nothing to do with me. I did 3 shows with this motherfucker around the valley. Like I toured with him like around these areas. Didn't want nothing to do with me. And then the fucking second I got off stage at that first show, yo, come chill, come smoke a blunt with us, bro, come do this. And I'm like, I remember I thought I was the shit. I was like, man, fuck you, you know what I mean? But like, it's like one of those things like, when you meet somebody who has like a skill, like I believe I have a skill, you know what I mean? Like there's no faking it, there's no social media, there's no fucking camera tricks. It's fucking right there in your face, and like you got it or you don't, you know? And like that's another thing I miss about the whole live, like being there, you know, doing it. Like
I think that says a lot. Like I agree. I do love social media because I see so much more than I ever see. But I want to know for a fact that if I see you on social media doing something, when I see you in person, I'm getting that same energy.
Yeah.
I'm getting that same energy. Don't be somebody else on social media. Don't be somebody else. I said this on a couple of podcasts. I was listening to this Everyday Talk with DJ Academics and Joe Budden, and they were talking about how nowadays people want to see the people live the way they rap. That's why it's like so social media oriented for like these. Like some of these rappers are more social media heads than rappers.
Let me get into this like on a personal tip. Like okay, so going a little bit into my past, like not as far back as I went before. I was signed before. I fucking had a record deal with Pure Artistry when I was 19 years old. I fucking toured with a lot of major rappers. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, none of them are the way that they. DMX is a fucking real motherfucker, bro. That dude's crazy. None of the other ones, bro. Almost every one of the ones I met. They fucking talk like fucking white dudes from fucking Hamilton, like fucking from Chandler, you know what I mean? Like they talked like that, and then the second the fucking a camera was on or they were around it, they fucking switched it real quick. I've taken some of them out to Scottsdale, and they cried when they couldn't fucking get into certain like fucking places because of their shoes, or I'm talking like cried like a fucking 10-year-old girl, and I'm like looking at them like, Jesus, like I fucking.
It's them high tops, huh?
Right.
It was them high tops.
It had to be them high tops.
I've been motherfucking kicked out of bars. I've been fucking stopped at the line like, you can't wear these high tops. I'm like, can I just pull my pants down, motherfucker? I waited in line this whole time for you to tell me.
They're getting that way at Mill now too,
Yeah.
and that shit started to piss me off, man. Who the fuck do you think you are, Mill?
I'm talking about exactly,
man. College,
Mill.
bro.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Scottsdale, okay. All right, I see that. Whatever. You guys, they don't like us over there.
You got bitches with their pussy out, and I can't wear high tops. I'm sorry, I don't know, Bill. You guys got some shit fucked up.
The next time I go, I'm just gonna bring Dom with me. I'll just get in.
Yeah, like, all right, he can vouch for you.
And that's my ride right here.
All right. But other than that, let's go back to the tape real quick before we start wrapping up.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite song on the tape? It's
Man,
for me.
All my music is my favorite music. No, I'm just playing. I'm fucking with you guys. I'm not that fucking much of an asshole. Dude, you said mic check. I think my favorite song, man, it's hard to say, man. There's so many, bro. That shit was 3 years in the making. That mixtape was, because I went to rehab in the middle of it. So like it was 3 years it took, and like I changed and grew so much as a fucking person during that 3 years, and I put my heart like into every one of those tracks. But I'd have to say, my song probably "By My Side" is probably one of my favorite ones.
By My Side, okay,
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly which one you're talking about. I'm like looking at these. I wanted to say "Round My Way," but I don't want to ever. I don't want to say I don't want to ever. When I tell somebody I like their music, I don't want to ever pick the banger. You know what I mean?
And that's definitely the banger for sure.
Yeah, because a lot of people will be like, I like the banger because I can bump it all the time.
Right.
I don't really have to listen.
Yeah.
Sonically, my favorite one is the fucking mic check.
Mic check is dope.
I
didn't know how dope mic check was until people told me how dope mic check was.
I love shit like
I just
that.
thought it was
If you ever
alright.
have like the people that like speak the little quotes, like Jay Electronica, this dude, back to Pride Pete. He had one where there was this long quote in the very beginning. It was on my last video that I uploaded, and it's just like that kind of stuff that you could just rewind and think about and think about, and then listen to the song. I think it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I said when we were off camera, out of a lot of people that I interview, you are one of the top when it comes to an established sound. Like, you know where your sound is, you know where your raps are, and you know what you're trying to tell other people.
Right.
It doesn't, when I was listening to your music, and it was off the top, from the first song from I Love Hip Hop, you could tell that this guy has been doing this for a while. He has created a sound for himself, and he's perfecting it.
Right.
So
yeah, you know,
that's my 2 cents for that.
Thank you for that, bro. Like I told you before, like I can't tell you like that. Hearing that from somebody like you who fucking just does this, it's fucking, it's bliss, bro. Like it's you start to hear it all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, I think that you don't need to hear it anymore. But like when it comes from certain people, it means something. You know what I mean? Like if I could wow, this guy right here with a song, like that shit makes my day. You know what I mean? So like and fucking, I'd hope that it's the same way back. But it's like there's certain people you can hear it from, and it's just like, fuck, man, thank you, like thank you for that, and like I told you that earlier. So I mean,
yeah, man. I mean, I know there was that song where you were talking about like people like shouldn't be rapping and things like that.
Yeah.
I guess to end this, I just want to tell you, don't quit. No
Right.
time soon.
Right.
Don't quit.
Right. Yeah, I don't plan on it. I mean, fucking, I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. I'm fucking 30, bro. So shit's got to pop off soon. I don't want to fucking be rich. I don't want to be famous, bro. I just want to fucking have an album that I don't have to fucking go to work no more. Get me out of the fucking bar, Arizona. Get me out of the goddamn
and then
bar.
Then we done did our job. See, when you try to like use words that ain't supposed to go together, it always sounds messed up. But all right, man. So this is Explicit. One more time, tell them where to find you on social media.
This is the Real Explicit. You can find me on Instagram under the Real Explicit. You can find me at Facebook, facebook.com/explicit480. SoundCloud, you can find me at soundcloud.com/explicit480. And I have my own website. It kind of sucks right now, but I'm working on it. www.explicitrap.com.
All right, everybody. So this is Az126, and we signing out.
Peace.
Yep.